SOHAMS, synergy of hand, mind and soul. Friends, today is the day of my 8th soulmate. 8th soulmate out of the 11 whom I introduced to you in my second video. And now, one by one, I'm taking you through with a little bit of deep dive in each of the soulmates. Well, this soulmate of mine, which I'm introducing to you today, is my great friend. And it helps me every single day in terms of looking at this ever-changing, ever-challenging world and then finding a solution of how do I navigate in this life, which is very interesting, very challenging. Well, the way I say the soulmate is simple, like all my other soulmates. I will close my eyes and I've anchored the soulmate with a finger like this out here, and I would say So when I'm saying so, I tell myself that all problems are divine surgery. And then when I go to the next phase of SOHAMS, that is the humming phase, again I let my mind loose, wander, relax, but under a very, very intense environment of all challenges are divine surgery. Now let me explain a little bit on what I mean by divine surgery and how is divine surgery linked to all the challenges and problems which we face in our life in this today's ever-changing world. Well, imagine in primitive days, if somebody would have seen a guy with a knife operating on a person and then stitching that person back, what would he say? That this man who's giving the incision, who's peeping inside the body of the other guy, is insane. He's atrocious. But today, when we understand what the specialist, what the surgeon do when in the operation theater, we understand that this guy is not cruel. This guy is operating on a person to make that person better, make him free from the disease. And that's what happens in real life. We are inflicted with huge amount of problem and challenges. Every day is full of that. Every life, is full of that. Each one of us. And here what I'm saying is that if we develop an insight that when the problem and challenges come in our life, it is like God who's operating upon us to make us even better, to make us look at a path which probably has been a blindfold for us. So when the issues and challenges come in our life, we need to heighten our creativity, we need to heighten our insight, we need to heighten the role of solution which is available to us. And then the outcome of that is beautiful. And it's often said, when the one door closes, the other door opens. And the other door could be even more beautiful, leading to a better path. Well, while on this issue of ever-changing, ever-challenging world, I'll also like to speak on two areas. One area is the area in control. So where I have a control on what I can do in that sphere. And then it is ABC, the area beyond control. And often when the challenges come in front of us, we start a blaming game. We start talking about the government, about the bureaucracy, about the neighbor, about the society, about why the other person did like this, about the changes in the business conditions, about the pressure which is being put on us by the stock market, about the quarter 1, 2, 3 and 4, about why we do like this. And it goes on and on and on and on. And often these blames, these areas which are beyond our control, they only suck our energy, nothing else. It drains us. And then there's an area in control. Now every situation you will find that there will be certain things what we can do where we can respond that can really impact the situation as of now. And here I'm talking about that area, the area in control. How can we look at the situation or an issue or a problem in terms of impacting that in a positive way? How can we think out of the box? When the challenge comes, it is also telling us, guys, now is the time that you need to elevate your thinking. If the problem has been created at this level, you need to now think at this level. And once you think from this level, you might find the key of that lock. You might find the solution of that issue. And once such challenges come, they force us to be creative. When? Only and only if we are focusing in area of control. When we are in the blaming game to someone else, it never helps. It never forces us to be creative, to think out of the box. But when we focus in what can I do now? This is the situation. I am sitting here. I have taken a step back. What kind of things can be done? How can I influence this? How can I ask another team member to join in that thinking? How can I ideate? How can I see that if I take a slight turn in this direction and change my mindset and look at it from a different perspective and help others to look at it in a different perspective, maybe there is a scope of doing it in a better way. And once we focus in our area of control, what happens is that gradually, slowly, this area of control starts becoming bigger and bigger, because we learn the art of handling change. The art of handling change through focusing on the area in control. And then we realize that all problems, all challenges are divine surgery, because we would appreciate them, that while it came to us as a challenge, but by intense focus, by making people join that circle of control, what is happening is that the outcome of the challenge is better. We are leading towards a better side, whether it is the personal life or it is a professional life. We discover, we innovate, we create solutions. And friends, it's always very important to flow with the current. And here what I'm saying is that these challenges and problems and issues are bound to come. Close your eyes and think. Last 5 years, every single day, every single month, we get new kind of situations. There are few people who get bogged down by that, and there are few people who start surfing on those challenges. And the expert surfer, we find that they're the winners in today's life. And when I'm saying winner, I'm just not talking about only the material world. I'm also talking about the internal world. The winners in terms of handling the stress. The winners in terms of keeping a cool. The winners in terms of enjoying life. The winners in terms of having peace of mind, having solid relationships. Because if the challenge and issue make us crazy, how will I build a good relationship at home or in my business? So friends, what I'm trying to say here is that life is beautiful. At the same time, life is full of challenges. We need to develop the mastery in terms of handling those challenges in a way that we start focusing on the area which is in my control. And then when I succeed in that, I will find that instead of 2 hands, there are 4, and then 8, and then 16, and then our area of influence start becoming bigger and bigger, and then we start to surf on this wave of change, the wave of problems and issues, and we become expert surfers. So this is a little bit of perspective, and here with my soulmates, I give myself a chance every single day, every morning and morning after morning after morning after morning, weeks and months and years to look at what are the challenges that they are looking into my eyes. Am I really focusing on the area in control? If not, why? And if I'm in the blame game, then I need to cut that blame game and start focusing on the area in control. So this 10 seconds gives me that chance every single morning. And then I find that the way where I was in the past and where I am, I find a change. I'm not perfect today. Still I get sucked at times in the negativity, but that is becoming smaller and smaller and smaller. And I find that I've started enjoying the wave of challenge, problems, issues. Well, this is what I wanted to share with you today, and I'll come back to you again next week with my next soulmate. And my next soulmate is again very interesting, and it tells me I can always be a winner. And that soulmate says, when I win, and when I lose, I learn, and therefore I always win. Well, now I would say SOHAMS, synergy of hand, mind and soul. And see you next week again. Bye for now.